friend, boy, with the brown. Yeah, I'm standing at the crossroads, baby. I believe I'm sinking down.
Please welcome Backbeat. Woo!
Backbeat, authentic world-class talent for teenage prodigies. New image, new sound, new music for the 10 to 14-year-old market segment.
Dancer, I want you, baby. Dancer, don't tell me, baby. Dancer, I love you so now.
The Snyder Brothers, Stephen, Jake, and Zachary, along with best friend Patrick Helwig, are Backbeat.
Have mercy on me. Hello, say.
All three of the brothers were born in El Paso, Texas, and we had family there, and we had family in Mexico, and we just kind of had a regular childhood there, as regular as you could have in a place like that. And so we moved to Cincinnati end of 1993.
I got my first guitar probably when I was about 8, and I don't think I actually started playing it for about a year. So I actually started playing guitar when I was 9. Me and Stevie took our first guitar lesson together, probably 1996, I want to say, or 97. And we started off really slow. I was probably the slowest learner out of all my brothers, and I was very impatient, so I would get really frustrated, so I kind of respect my dad for teaching 3 kids under 12 years old how to play guitar at the same time.
I remember one morning I woke up and they had learned what my dad had called Act Naturally, which really wasn't. It was like 3 strings, like there weren't really any chords. I almost want to play it for you because it's not even like a basic version of Act Naturally. It's just like a 3-chord on 2 strings stupid song. But I remember waking up and they had learned that, and I was mad that they were like so far ahead of me. For some reason I never learned that, but I started learning more after they had learned that because I wanted to get better. And I remember I was the first one to learn a bar chord, and I would show it off. I learned the C bar chord, which is, you can play bar chord anywhere on the neck, but because the song Bad Boy starts off with bam, 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 which is a C bar chord. And so then my brothers started learning bar chords after me. So I was the best for a minute.
We met in the spring of 1999. I believe it was a Saturday morning, and I can vividly remember actually anticipating it, looking out the window for probably 45 minutes to an hour before they got here.
We went to his house for the first encounter, and because he had drums set up in his basement, and we showed up and he came out to help us, and we didn't know what to expect him to look like, and so there was the Tick.
Him and his dad, I think, were waiting out in the front porch for us. And it was awkward because I think we'd only talked to him on the phone once or twice before, which was also weird. I remember standing around the speakerphone in our house talking to him on the phone. I guess because I was so little, because I was 8 and he was, I guess, 13, and so his voice had started changing and he sounded so much older to me then. So I was expecting him to be this 6-foot-tall Italian-looking kid with dark skin and dark hair, and instead he looks exactly the same now, except he didn't have a beard.
I remember the next day, or maybe that night, we called Patrick. I told him, I think I called him and I said, "Hey Patrick, I wanted to let you know that we want you to be in our band." And he said, "Oh, okay, well I thought I already was."